Okay, let's go get 90 liters of high-test gasoline for the lawnmower, the snowblower, and the rototiller. So we're going to go down the Doran Ridge Road to Bird's Store. That's it. Ooh, it's hotter than hell in here too. Have to turn the AC on for a bit. Come on here. Okay. Turn the fan down a little. Put the recirc on. And let's you stupid thing. Oh, is it ever hot? That took a while to load. So we're getting close. There, 800 feet to the first frost. Earlier today, I dug some potatoes, some carrots, picked the end of the blackberries, and next thing I gotta do is go get the gasoline today. And there's a ton of other things. I've got the carpet that the dog threw up on, drying off the balcony. Oh, let's see what you can see. Okay, you got a good view. And I can see the leaves are just looking at starting to change. You can see that they're at the point where there's a big giant poop in the middle of the road there. Wonder what the hell they did that. I couldn't imagine any of our local citizens doing that. Must have been an out-of-towner. Ha ha. Oops. That ain't gonna work. Okay, we'll just take it easy. It doesn't look like every time I step on the gas, this tripod wants to flip backwards. Wow, is it hot in here? Okay. I was going to go and cut some more firewood and split it today, but it's just a little bit too hot. I know in the woods it'd be a little cooler. 5 degrees cooler, if not more. And we had a rain last night. But it's awful hot. Coulter should be coming home here next another month. That's the fellow that lives on the right. Cemetery slowly getting blown down. That's a massive garage there. Doolittle is up to? I see his shed collapsed. Maybe stop and say hi to Donnie on the way back. See what he has to say for himself. Won't be long, we'll have the grader will try to clean up the road a little better before it freezes. And get rid of some of this washboard. Another big chunk of barn falling apart. It's too bad hardly anybody farming anymore. It's a pretty big business. The fellow back there, he has some cattle, and way down the road here there's a guy that has some corn. Some years, not this year. Every time I drive by this place where they clear cut, it just makes me freaking angry. I could take you up the hill here on the road to the right there, and it looks like it's been nuked. That's how bad it is. Some people there. Mr. Flowers. You can see where the water's laying in the road. A lot of people don't have the sense to stay out of the puddles, and every time they drive in a puddle, they push more dirt out of the hole, and the hole gets bigger every time they go over it. Sometimes down here, I'm going 60 kilometers an hour, and sometimes you're lucky to go 5. Wonder how much more road they got done here. We're really hoping they'll chip seal down to the end. Hope it doesn't have any effect on our taxes. Another week, I think we'll start to see the change in the leaves. You can see some of them have fallen off on the birch, yellow, but wait till you see it when the maples and all that. It's just beautiful. There's a dead tree in there. Wonder what happened to that. But this is rural New Brunswick, and it's not as wild as some places like you can get Northern Ontario, Quebec, the Prairie Provinces, Alberta, a lot more remote. All right, look at this. Sure, I think there's one more up here they were digging away at. Oh, looks like they're done here too. That'll be pleasant. Just a side hill now on the right. So if they put some pavement down there. I call it pavement, but it's actually chip seal. Just a bunch of tar, a bunch of little stones, and it sets up pretty hard. Oh, somebody's doing something here. No, they didn't chip seal it. Oh well. They did the ditch though. Supervisor of some sort. Oh yeah, down here they had a bunch dug up. Sure, I'd like to see this mess cleaned up. Well, it's not going to happen in my lifetime. And this guy's house here, right now on the right, I'd show you, but it's despicable. Waist deep in garbage, trash, junk. Oh well, whatever makes you happy. So that's good to see. It's all nicely picked up. A true patriot with the flag. I like that flagpole myself. Andy! Nice. So now we're out at the 617. That's the end of the Dorn Ridge Road. This guy's got himself a pile of dirt. You know, the amount of times that I've come out here, there's never anybody on the road. Yeah, it won't be long and I'll be out with the snowblower. That's like mowing grass. That takes 3-4 hours. like this was an old schoolhouse here on the right. Tired today. And no, Jim, I'm not stiff at all from splitting that wood yesterday. It was actually quite easy. It encourages me to go get some more. And this guy here feeds the deer here in the winter. And there's a guy over here on the right, or on the left. He was in the Olympics. Okay. So what do we got going here? That's an interesting looking guy. Regular, Supreme, and I need Supreme. So you folks hang in there. I'll get some, turn around this way. You can watch out the back. All done? Okay. All right. No. You have a good one. Okay. That worked out good. Let's turn the old camera around. And off we go. Old feller come over for a coffee, said I had a nice vehicle. It's 3 years old. It's already got cancer. The bird boy. I gotta ask him something, but I forget. He's the fellow that helped me move the woodshed. He buried the barn with his excavator. Good fella. He's got 4 kids and has no choice but to work hard to feed the kids. So, we're now on our way back home. $100 for that gasoline I bought today. Have to take a look at the bill. See how many liters that was. But That's what it costs approximately, maybe a little bit more, 125 bucks, to mow the lawn for the season, for the summer. Then, doesn't burn as much to, see, oh, one car on the road. Oh, another one up here too. Doesn't burn as much to snow blow. It's not like I'm doing it once a week, hopefully. So let's go and see if old Donnie's home. I need a pickup. Hopefully, there's one in the cards someday soon, because that would really help me get the wood for the house. I could cut it, throw it in the back of the truck, bring it up to the house, split it, pile it into the stack it and split it, or split it and stack it, whatever. And I could get a year in advance. Now we only got about 4 cords of wood right now, and if we burn hard all winter, I'll have to get 4 more cords, so that's why I want to go get some of this myself. Our trees over the hill aren't the biggest yet, and I don't really want to cut them down just for the sake of cutting a tree down to save a couple of bucks. I'd rather have the nice big tree, then cut it down. But I don't have to cut them all. Just cut what I need. Now, $128 cubic feet, which is 128 1-foot pieces of firewood approximately, is a cord. So that'd be like 2 trees times 4, that'd be 8 trees a year, roughly, which isn't too bad, I don't think. But it is a lot of work. And it depends upon what time of year. Like you should cut this winter, or you should cut the trees down maybe December, January. Get them out of the woods. Get them home. In the snow. It's not such an easy task, because I don't have any equipment to do it with. And some of the snows that we get here, there's no freaking way in the world a tractor will go in the woods through 5 feet of snow. So there you need a snowmobile. And if it gets too deep, even those things get stuck. That little quad now, Cecil Skinner uses a 250 Yamaha quad. I'm not sure if it's a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke. But he uses that to, and he could pull a cord of wood on the 1 wagon load. I think that's what I wouldn't mind doing. For a little while, anyway. Then I could go over the hill with the quad And I won't have to mow it because I can go up and down the sides of the road with the quad, and that'll help kill the grass and keep the road from growing up. And those things aren't cheap either. I think, well, you're looking at $10,000. And that doesn't include the wagon. Oh well. Just somebody with a cow or something in the back. Oh, it's a dog. No point in rushing. My dad says it's usually better to be on time than 5 minutes early in the next world. September. I wonder what the altitude here is. 450 feet, I think. Let's see. 529. Can you hear you? Can you feel your ears ready to pop? Ooh, Not bad. Road's in pretty decent shape. Oh, here comes another guy. Slab wood. That's just junk. That's not worth 15 bucks a trailer load. Beautiful. I'm sure glad I convinced my wife that this was the property to get. It is beautiful. It's got one of the nicest views in New Brunswick, for sure. Okay. $715 feet. Right here. This is Oscar's Hill, who I would think that Oscar lived around here. Probably on that farm on the left. Yeah. This is the cattle farmer on the left, Billy on the right. Who knows what's going on there today? Oh, I wish I was younger. All in all, it's been a pretty good life. I got to see more of the world than most people get to see on TV. Lived all over Canada, Europe, Middle East, been to Asia. But there ain't no place like Thorn Ridge. Doing good so far. Don't smell no gasoline, that's for sure. So that's weird. I get 7 cents a liter off, and I've got 275 points. So as soon as I get to 300 points, I get 7 cents a liter off on my next purchase. And then you probably have to start all over again. I don't know. So, it's 3 o'clock. I only got a couple more hours to weasel out of getting out of stuff. 8 o'clock is sundown. I think it's 8:03 today. Oh, it's good. Let's have a check of what kind of poop is this. Well, it's a pretty good one. Looks like a black bear. Hard to say what it was eating, but I ain't gonna go digging in it. Yeah, a lot of leaves are starting to show signs of turning here. We got a big maple there. Oh, I can see it's turning too. Up at the very top. You see that up there? That's changing. The leaves are going to change, so it's happening. Fall's coming. Go in and get my wagon. Okay. Open sesame. Let's go. And I'll put you in the garage while I go get the wagon. And we can get a... Boy, I'm stiff. Let's just set you up right here. How's that? With a little tripod. There, you should have a good view of that. Out with the wagon. So anyway, that's a good pile of gasoline for the winter. There we go. Thanks for coming along on this little trip.